Hello YouTubers and everybody, girls, boys, looking good today. We've got this beautiful Yamaha XVS 1100 and we're about to do a spring maintenance, starting with the battery. Then we're gonna change the air filter with a new one and the oil and the oil filter. So stay tuned if you want to see how it's done for this Yamaha. And yeah, let's start with the battery right here. So we're gonna start with this battery. It's a Varta, and I had to pour the acid by myself inside the battery underneath the sealing, but it has clear instructions, so you can do it by yourself. No need to show you anything. So we're gonna put it in its original position. Most probably here you have a cover, which is most probably tightened here, I guess. Yeah, but this motorcycle arrived without this cover here, but you should be able to take down the cover. So now we can put these small shoes on the battery, and we can start with the ground cable. No, position the shoe underneath your cable comes like this one on top. So now I just simply put it in the other side. All your cables and everything it's back at its place. You can also tie the battery using this tie and catcher below. Works like a hook. And then last thing will be to come with a cover, catch it here, and yeah, that would be basically everything with battery. Moving on with the oil change. We're gonna start by releasing the plug underneath the engine. Use this oil catcher and the 17 to open the plug. So if your bolt it's pretty tightened like this one, what you want to do is put this part of the ratchet, wrench, whatever. So the rounded one, not this one, the full rounded one, and then slightly hit it with the hammer, but make sure the wrench stays really good on the bolt. Don't mess it up. Go easy. Yep, done. So after you slightly hit it with the hammer and it opened, it should go with by hand. So now we're gonna bring this in order the oil to get out easier from the engine. We're just gonna open the filling cap. I'm gonna inspect the O-ring here. It could be in a better shape. As we can see, also we have some leakings around here. This here as well, under this I assume, and I know there is an O-ring on this bolt, big bolt right here, and then also on this one, and I think on this one, on the middle one, the O-ring is leaking because this cap it's a little wet around it. So yeah, good tip to change maybe all these O-rings from this cap and also from this cap and this one. And also the owner was complaining that the emptying bolt from underneath the engine is leaking, and I can see why. I don't know if you can see, but there used to be a good shape washer here. This is an aluminium washer, but I can barely see it. Someone most probably tightened this bolt really hard in the past, and this way it destroyed this washer. So we're gonna take down this aluminium washer and put a new copper one. This way hopefully the leakings will stop. So yeah, now we're gonna find a washer for this bolt and let drain all the oil, and yeah, then we'll move on the other side to continue with the oil filter and with the air filter. I think we're gonna need some other tools to take down this old washer from here. Let's go inside. Okay, we're gonna try different methods. First, just catch this bolt here and maybe clean it with a brush wire. Brush wire. And then we'll try different methods to just take out that old washer. Maybe also using a hammer and just tap it from here and there. Yep. I'm pretty sure this is in very... Yeah, there you go. This washer is just like an aluminium foil. It's too thin. So when you see this thing to your washers, you just need to put new ones. And where there is aluminium or copper washer, you cannot use iron washer, so you need to put either copper, either aluminium, because they're softer than the iron, and this way they play a role of not leaking. If you put iron washer, then it will most probably leak. So I'm gonna use a copper washer, brand new one, the one that fits, and it's the same size. Hopefully we have one. Yeah, this one it could be. No, it's too small. So I guess we're gonna use one of these big ones. I think it will fit. Yeah, this is the size. So look at the difference in thickness. Yeah, that's a big gap. Okay, good. This will throw away. Okay, so on this side we've got the air filter. I already took the cover off, but when we reach the air filter topic, I'm gonna show you how to take down and put it back. But now we're gonna take care of the oil filter, which is behind this cap. So we're gonna start by unbolting these Allen bolts. These are 4mm and I guess these are 5. Yeah, and watch out, because I've heard there are different dimensions, so just put them in a way that you remember which is from where, and it doesn't take you 1 hour to put them back after you change the oil filter. I like to put them down in the same shape that I took them from the motorcycle, like a puzzle, so that way I don't mess up things. But if you have to let the bolts out for some days, then it might be just a good idea to take a lot of pictures and maybe measure the bolts and remember where from which came. I think this is just useless to take down because this is useless to take down. I will proceed with the bigger, but actually maybe let's just take the last Allen bolt down, because maybe these 3 Allen bolts behind them are also having thread with this part. So yeah, just take them down and we'll see how to get to the oil filter. Yeah, so I guess these are actually not the same size, the 5mm. Okay, so we're gonna untighten these 2 bolts, 14mm, because otherwise we cannot reach the last 2 bolts holding that cap. Might need the big one. Just untie them, don't take them out, just to make some slack in the footrest. You can already see it moving. Yep, cool. Now we can maybe have access to this final one. That's not actually the last one, but might need to take this exhaust cover off as well. It has this spring holding it from behind. It might just get out. Okay. Yep. Okay, perfect. Now I have some more air and space here. Just make sure that Allen bolt is yes. Okay, this is a long one. I'm glad I didn't need to take that out. Okay, let's see. Okay, this is one, and then I guess this is the last one. We'll see how we take that one off right now. Yeah, so basically we need to take down the exhaust pipe, otherwise we won't be able to reach the final screw that holds this cover, behind which it's the oil filter. So yeah, we're about to do this now. Take a 13, open these two bolts holding the exhaust pipe on the engine. Okay, so for taking down the exhaust pipe, we're gonna also take down this rear brake fluid. Rear brake fluid, cum îi zice la? But there we need a an Allen wrench, because otherwise I cannot get in there using the that bit. It's an 8. Yes, I don't understand how the fuck this went in there. But yeah, we need to find the answer on that and put it back, obviously. I need something shorter than this, because this is too much. This is too big and it hits the frame of the motorcycle. So if you take a look here inside, so we're gonna put another bolt here, a shorter one, because this one, it's hitting the frame here. Goes through the nut and hits the frame, so it's not good. Last bolt here, it's a 6mm Allen bolt with the nut behind. So I'm gonna just take out this one. Yep, nut it's out. This is also I think sufficient, because we have enough space now to take down this here. Brilliant. Hopefully now this cap, it's coming off. Okay, out. Yep, this is the oil filter cover down here. You just have to wiggle it to get out somehow. Or use a flathead screwdriver and get in there. Yep, flathead screwdriver seems to work the best. And yeah, hopefully we have these gaskets with the filter, because these don't look extremely good. But yeah, we'll see. As well, I can see some leaks around here. So yeah, hopefully we'll have these seals with the new oil filter, because these are just a little bit damaged here and there. So yeah, and I can also see some leaks around this pipe. So yeah, but nevertheless, the filter, it's inside there. Just gonna pull it out. Yep, this is a small one, little one. Remember the direction, it has something written on it, so the written part should be on your side. Yeah, so this is the new filter, same code. Unfortunately it doesn't have the new O-rings, but yeah, this will be an advice for our friend. Okay, oil filter, new oil filter is back. Now we can come with this cover that we just took off. It's actually like a cap more than a cover. So yeah, this upper O-ring doesn't look bad, but this low one, it has some spots where it's not in the perfect condition. So yeah. Okay, this cap has a one direction. You cannot mess it up with it. We're just gonna put it in the right spot. Yeah, just like that. Now we can come with the big cover. So we just a little bit clean it here. As you can see, a little bit of oil poured from here from the old oil filter. So that's why I'm saying that those two O-rings should be changed latest on the next oil change. Okay, we'll put back the cover, starting with this E10 bolt. Super weird. Never saw an E on a bike. We're gonna put this lower one back. Now we can put back the exhaust system, starting from the back. I could only keep control with my fingers, and yeah, it got really tight. Now we're gonna find another bolt like this. So we need to actually grind this Allen bolt, because if I put a hex bolt, then I cannot actually tie it back to its place. So yes, we're gonna just cut this off. And okay, so the middle part, it's tightened. We actually cut down the bolt and fixed it, and now it's nicely and just gets out a little bit in the bracket there. So yeah, just gonna fix it a little more, see if we can tie it even better, and yeah, that would be it. Actually no, I don't have access because I tightened the back of it, so yeah, just let it like that. It seems pretty tough. So yeah, now let's go and put it in the front. Put the exhaust in its place, and now let's put this bracket on. Which, to be honest, it's not quite like the original, but yeah, we fix it. I can't believe it. Now we can put these two nuts and washers back. Press this back as we took it off, starting with this side here. Yeah, no, this side. Yep, just yep, got in its place. You can feel it's hard. Now we should put this spring behind. Don't forget about the spring. Well, actually it just works with the hand. The spring, it's not so tough, so yeah, it worked with the hand. So we've got the exhaust cover back. Don't forget to tie these two bolts that we untied from the footrest. Just make sure it's aligning well and everything is fixed. Then we can proceed by taking out the oil pan and close it, and then put back we can now actually put back this here. using this bolt and nut. Alright, good that we have the videos and we can check the order if we forgot it. Okay, that's good, good and tight, good and tight. As I said, now we can take out the oil pan, put back our oil plug with the new, as I said, with the new washer. You want to put it back and don't tie it too much. This is not a super high torque, it's usually a 35 Newton meter, so if you have a Newton meter wrench and space to use it, just use it. If not, then just be gentle, and it's better to have leakages and then tie it more than to simply tie it as much as when you will open it next time. You need to destroy the head of the bolt. This bolt didn't look super fresh, so yeah. Now I'm gonna take the 17 and yeah, try to find somehow a tightening spot. Okay, so this is the new air filter. It just fits here. It actually has this groove, so it helps you. It just fits here, and it has that gasket, so then you just come with the cover. This is a nice custom cover, having these three 4mm Allen bolts holding the cover and pushing basically the air filter at its place. Now we have all three small Allen bolts holding the air filter. Now we can put back 3.1 liters of oil in the engine and we can start this bike. So as I said, 3.1 liters of oil. That will make it if you change your oil filter. But yeah, every time you change your oil, my advice is to change the oil filter. Otherwise, all that darkness that got in the old oil filter will get in your new oil, which is not the best combination you'd like. Yeah, so as you can see, it started all the way. It sounds really good. We'll let it go for a while and then check the oil level, and also we're gonna check if the bolt underneath the engine is leaking or if you have any leakage. So yeah, but so far so good, everything's cool. So if you liked, enjoy, please comment, like, subscribe, and yeah, tell me any tips, any tricks or tricks if you have some.